Builders Association show in Knoxville, Tennessee. I have to tell you, this NFBA show is really cool. This morning we've already been at a keynote that was amazing. We have people coming on the floor, and we are so lucky to be able to be here with Mr. Burkholder.
Dwayne Burkholder.
Dwayne Burkholder. We talked about his last name so much. I was like, oh my gosh. Who is the president of the foundation for National Frame Builders Association, to talk about what that's all about. So, but first, let's start with some introductions. So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us about your company.
Okay. My name is Dwayne Burkholder, as you mentioned. Burkholder Buildings. My father started the company, and my father was actually a founder of the NFBA.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
One of the 5 founders, and so we've been involved. We're longtime members,
right?
Since the origin. But our company does design and supply building packages to our dealer network and to local contractors.
Okay.
And so we cover Indiana and the surrounding states. We're regional, but we've done that for we used to have our own crews, but during the early 80s, the steel embargo and things got really tough, and so we went to a dealer network, and that's still what we have.
And that's what you have with the dealer network. So you are getting out the full components for the buildings. You work with them on the engineering and putting all that together.
Right, design work. We've got an architect on staff.
That's great.
And so the other thing that we just developed, and you'll see the booth if you walk around, is RFS, Rapid Framing System. So we're trying to take the industry to the next generation of evolving into just like you would do in stud frame, you do wall panels.
Yes.
Make them in a factory, bring them out to the job site. We're doing that with post frame.
Oh my
And we just got our patent in December.
That is congratulations.
So it's
you know, I was at a conference. I go to a lot of conferences, but they were talking about that, and they were like, would you build a car in the driveway? No. You know, you buy it already pre-formatted.
It's tough out in the field.
Yeah.
So the more you can take out and take those
and do inside,
do it inside and do it professionally, get it out there. Yeah.
That is, I tell you, prefabrication is the future.
Yes.
So congratulations for being on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
Speaking of the cutting edge, with your work on the foundation. So your father started the association. Was he also obviously very active in the foundation?
We just started the foundation a year ago, a little over a year ago.
You've been active in starting the foundation. I love it. As president.
Right. So then I was elected president, our first organization of the members. And so we're very excited over the years, and I've been on the board of directors as well. But over the years, there's been times we needed to raise funds for certain projects. The R&D, the research committee wants to do a project, and then you've got to go out to the members and raise funds.
Right.
And that's always difficult, or let me say it this way, it's easier when you can at least write it off as a deduction.
Yes, exactly.
And so that's why we started the foundation, 501c3. It's deductible from your taxes, but even with that, another motivation was because we want to give out scholarships.
Love it.
To NFBA members. And just, again, another way to add value to the industry. And to the members that pay their dues.
Well, and we need that next generation. So let's get the scholarships out there. So tell us a little bit about some of the things you do fund. You fund the scholarships.
Correct.
And can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's $2,000 a year, and of course we're just putting out the offer. We were going over the final draft, so that'll go out in the next several months, and then people can submit their applicants, and then we'll review that. And again, our goal is to do 2, 3, 4 applicants, but we're starting out with at least one.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's how it works.
$2,000 does help take the brunt off of. I've been a father, sent my boys to college. We know what that's like. Anything we can do will help.
And this is for the children of members.
Yes.
Excellent.
Let's say the business members.
Yes. Okay.
They're employees as well.
And they're employees too. That's
correct.
Great.
Children of their employees.
Yeah. Oh man, that is so exciting. And then you also help fund research.
R&D. There's lots of. You'll see a demonstration this week or tomorrow on the 3-hour firewall. That was revolutionary for the post frame industry. So those are the kinds of things. Diaphragm testing. Whatever the TNR committee feels like will help advance, or where there's a question or an issue, they want to attack that, then we want to raise the money in order to fund that project.
Great. That's great. Yeah. And so important for the future of the industry, both the scholarships and the research, to really take the next step. So how do you raise funds?
Call the members, put out emails, all the traditional, pick up the phone and call the people that are really
deductible.
Yes. Well, the people that are make their living off of the industry, that's really the ones that need to stand up and put their money into the organization.
Exactly. And then you also have an auction.
We have that'll be tomorrow evening.
Right.
And we'll raise funds for the foundation. And again, bid high, bid often.
I love it.
And let's raise some more funds for the scholarships.
I can tell you what, we donate a podcast every year to the auction, so hopefully we'll have some good bidding on that.
I'll have to bid. I'll have to bid on that.
Please do, and then we can talk about your rapid framing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, even more, a whole 30 minutes.
There you go.
That would be awesome. Okay, I love it.
The education. Yes. We did a curriculum.
Oh,
because it's so hard to bring anymore for young people to be excited about going out into the cold or into the heat and doing manual labor. But we believe if they are given a glimpse of what it can be, we might draw more into it.
Right.
More people, more guys into it. And so the NFBA has developed a curriculum, and it is available to tech schools, and it's whatever 10-week course.
I love it. I love it.
And we're interpreting that into Ukrainian, and we're taking it over to Ukraine.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is very cool. And that's all being funded through all of this work.
I'm taking it to, we've been involved, Burkholders has been involved in Ukraine for the last 25 years, helping humanitarian aid and churches and nonprofit organizations.
Yes.
But we want to take that because we believe there's going to be such a need in that country. As you know, there's going to be tens of thousands of homes and buildings needed.
Yes.
And so we're introducing post frame into
to help with the rebuilding.
Country. Yeah.
Okay. That just got me right here. I'm just telling you that is awesome. If people want to help, they obviously, if you're here, come to the auction tomorrow night and bid on all the fun stuff there. We'll be there. If they want to just donate, where do they go?
I'm not sure if the website page is up yet, but it'll just go to the nfba.org and you will find either a phone number or there's an app that you can sign on to, or one of the
put it all together.
To put it together, and you can donate through the app.
I love it. You can also find information about the foundation and the association overall on Metal Coffee Shop in the directory for the National Frame Builders Association.
Cool.
What a great organization. We are so proud to be a part of it and to be doing podcasts and interviews and donating.
And I'm happy to be part of it.
I know.
I think it's a good thing.
You know what?
It's a good new addition to the NFBA.
It is really good.
Expo.
And Dwayne, you've really inspired me today. So I love the fact that you're taking to Ukraine. I just think that's so impressive and so much that's going on.
Yeah.
So thank you for all you're doing. And it's so great to meet you. Now we'll have you back again.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you all. Stay tuned. We have more of this great stuff coming your way. We'll be back.